I just got home and I was really hungry. But the first thing I did was I sat down, I did a little bit of drawing and some doodles. And then shortly after that, I started organizing some of my area where my art supplies are and looking at some of the drawings I've done in the past week. And before I knew it, about 2 hours had passed by and I was really hungry. And I was thinking to myself, why didn't I just make some food as soon as I got home? Because that would have been the better idea. I mean, I was really hungry at this point, and I was thinking, why did I do that? And so then I'm hungry, and all I can think about is cooking. So I go to my kitchen, and I don't have anything at the moment that would be easy and quick to make. Everything is something that I need to cook that might take an hour to boil and make. So I looked in my cupboards. I found a can of black olives. I found some cans of tuna. And that wasn't going to work. I needed something to make a meal. So I looked in my freezer. I had some chicken. I had some brown rice in my cupboards. And there was ground turkey in my freezer as well. So I thought, well, I want to make a meal. I don't want to just eat ground turkey or just chicken or just a can of black olives. I'm hungry. So then I took the rice, got a pan and filled up some water, and then brought that to a boil, added the rice, and started making myself some food. But then it was going to be about an hour until it was going to be done, because this small electric skillet that I have takes a while for it to boil the water, and I have it on the maximum temperature, and it still takes quite a while, because one time I did try to cook some chicken, and it took 2 hours for it to boil the water, get the water boiled, and to cook the chicken. So it took quite a while. And the reason I'm using the electric skillet is because my gas stove gets really warm because the pilot lights are always on, and it makes my kitchen really hot and uncomfortable, which causes me to have my air conditioner on much more, which then raises my electric bill. And one thing is that I always have to turn my air conditioner off when I have to do an audio recording. And my apartment, I can get the temperature in here in the low 60s, but it feels like within 2 minutes, my apartment goes from being in the low 60s to being in the 90s. I don't know where the cool air goes to. It just disappears, it seems like. And so when I make a speech or I talk about something in a video, by the end of it, it's really hot in my room and I'm sweating. And then I turn my air conditioner on max and I sit in front of it to cool down. What was I talking about? Oh yes, my stove and why I'm using the electric skillet. But yes, it does take a while to cook, but I made some brown rice with the ground turkey, added some seasonings, and that was pretty much it. And then I drank a glass of water with it as well. But yes, that's been my day so far. And I worked, came home, did some drawing, and then ate. You ever notice when you're not feeling that good, you kind of feel unmotivated and really bored with life? It's usually when you're doing the same thing every day, over and over, and you're not doing anything different. You can have a routine to where you're doing the same thing every day, but if I was to draw the exact same thing every day, I would get really bored. And I think that happens in life when we're doing things. We do the same thing over and over and over again. And then we wonder why we don't feel happy or we're lacking motivation. I think you just have to go out there sometimes and do different things. Figure out what it is that you like to do. Figure out what you enjoy. Maybe just go for a short walk, or get in your car and drive somewhere for a little bit. Go to the park, or just something as simple as opening your window and just sitting there and looking outside at nature. Just spend maybe 10 minutes doing that every day. And then eventually things will slowly change, and before you know it, you're not bored and unmotivated anymore. You start to do some things, and I've noticed how that happens if you start getting into the wrong routine. How quickly you can go off course and lose motivation to do things, and then you start comparing yourself to other people, and then you get all unhappy with everything, and then you don't want to talk to nobody. I mean, I'm introverted, but I would say I notice this more so in people that are extroverted. It's easy to tell when they're not happy because they're not very talkative much. And if you're one of those, just get out there some. Don't let the daily routine of doing the same thing every day make you feel unmotivated and bored. Just do something different. It can be something small. It could be anything. But just make some small changes, a small step at a time. And eventually, you'll get to where you're wanting to go. Whatever that is, and whatever that goal is or might be. But I'm going to go ahead and make some more food. I'm hungry at the moment, but hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and stopping by, but I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now. Later, and have a good day. See ya.